There's a reason why Bill Gates don't live in the projects. It's called common sense. Me and the Notification Gang would like to invite everybody to come join us Monday through Thursday, 9:20 to 10 o'clock for morning coffee, where we discuss the events of the prior day and also just talk mess about stuff. See you then. BBN, Jack Frost. What's up, party people? Okay, so it's being reported by TMZ that Tekashi 6ix9ine had been kidnapped, pistol whipped, and then robbed. Okay, first I'm gonna break down the story the way I heard it myself or know it. And basically, 6ix9ine had a video shoot in Brooklyn the other night. So after the video shoot, when he was on his way home, he gets home, he gets to the front of his house, he gets accosted by, I believe, at least 3 men. They throw him into, they pistol whip, they knock him out. They hit him with the gun, knocked him out. If he wasn't knocked out, he was just incapacitated. Then they put him in the vehicle. They drove around with him. This is the part I don't really understand. They drove around with him, then drove him back to his house, where they then went up into his house where his girlfriend and his daughter was, or if you want to call her his baby mama or mother of his child, and his daughter was. And then they proceeded to take about 700 plus K in jewelry and about $15,000 to $20,000 in cash. Then they went back. That 2 of the men went upstairs. 1 of the men stayed downstairs, watching 6ix9ine, make sure he didn't go nowhere, I guess. His mother and child are reportedly not injured. Okay. So after they go downstairs and they get back into the car and they drive around with him some more, who knows what their plans are, somehow 6ix9ine gets out of the car, like the door was open, or okay, I have another problem with that, but 6ix9ine get out of the car. When he then runs, one of the gunmen is chasing him. Then he, for whatever the reason is, he gives up. And 6ix9ine runs to another car that has somebody sitting in it, jumps in the car with the individual, don't know why his door wasn't locked, and begs for help or pleads for help, asks for help. Because at this point, even if you're begging for help, that's not a bad thing. When you got people chasing you with guns and you begging for help, I can't say that I wouldn't be begging for any kind of asking when your life is in danger is begging, and there is nothing wrong with that. The gentleman then, whoever that was in the car, I don't know if it was a man or a woman, then proceeds to call 911. 6ix9ine is, the police come, 6ix9ine is taken in, and they're taking care of him. Okay, I have a couple of problems with this particular story, and it might just be that everyone's an idiot that's involved. The first problem I have is 6ix9ine, you're worth how many millions? Why do you still live in the hood? Niggas need to stop this. Y'all niggas really need to stop this. This whole, I'm real because I still live in the hood, even though I'm worth millions of dollars. This is retarded. You don't move out of the hood because you're disrespecting the hood. You don't move out the hood because you don't fuck with the hood no more. You move out of the hood because it is endangering you and your family's life. You may be cool with 99.99% of the people in the hood, but it might be that 0.01 niggas that got it in for you, and just makes it a better deal to just move out of the hood to eliminate opportunity. You're worth how many millions and you live in the hood? You're worth how many millions and you're not constantly with security when you're in the hood? This is, to me, this is retarded. I mean, people can say whatever they say, he a real nigga, or whatever the case might be. You can say whatever you want. But at the end of the day, this is retarded to me. You shouldn't endanger the life of your loved ones, because you want to know why. When you become an athlete, one of the first things niggas do is buy their moms a house somewhere, because we gotta move. We now have money. We gotta move. That's why one of the first thing almost every athlete does is, and I'm pretty sure their agent is telling them this. You understand what I'm saying? Because when you have, a lot of people don't understand. Your agent he's not just making deals for you. I'm talking about sports for 1 second. He's not just making deals for you, but he's protecting his investment. You are his investment. So he's going to tell you things to make sure that his money keeps flowing. One of the main things that most agents tell, most if not every single agent tells athletes is, you got to move your family out the hood. So when I see these rappers and whoever the hell decide that they're not going to move out of the hood for whatever the hell reason, that shit's retarded. Who do you think you are? That's my point. Anyway, so that's the first issue I have. 6ix9ine, get your family out the hood, yo. I'm not even questioning whether you love your family or not. I'm 100% sure you love your family. Get them out the hood. That's one. Two, you're in the hood, so they pulled up to your house? Ain't you supposed to be good? How is anybody pulling up to your house and snatching you up? No disrespect to any of the gang members or whatever that, you run with, hang out around or whatever. But this sounds to me like a setup. Because ain't no way anyone is supposed to be letting you go home alone. And ain't no way when you get home and you go, and believe me, this was like in the morning sometime, probably like 3 or 4 or something like that in the morning, 2 o'clock in the morning or whatever the case might be. You got millions of dollars. How ain't niggas sitting outside of your crib all night? Like, you can't pay niggas to sit outside your crib to make sure that your family is good. Like, this is why you move out of the hood. You understand what I'm saying? So anyway, then they pick him up, knock him out, drive him around just to drive him back to the crib? There's only 2 reasons why this happens, I would think. Off the top of my head, they didn't know the money was in the crib. Maybe they thought they was going to take him to a bank. But I keep telling y'all, these rappers are not in control of their money. I keep telling y'all this. If y'all think most of these rappers got bank accounts, they don't. Why you think they always got their money with them? They don't. Most of these rappers do not have bank accounts with millions in the bank. They're worth money. There's money that they're making, but they don't have instant access to this money. You understand? So there's a good chance that they put him in the whip, went to drive him to the, and on top of that, you only can get like $5 grand out the bank at a time when the bank is closed. How much money? I don't even know how much money you could just, okay, first of all, if you pull in okay, this is a big, long thing. But basically, when you pull a certain denomination out of the bank, it throws up red flags. That's one. Two, I think ATMs, you only could get 500 out of it at a time. So what was they going to do? They was going to drive him around to every ATM getting 500? A lot of people have no idea what I'm talking about because you either only use credit cards or you don't have a bank account. I don't even pull money out ATM. That's a rarity. Most of the time, I just use the card. That's it. Go about my business. You need cash on you, so sometimes I pull. But that's a whole nother story. And I got different sources of it. That's a whole nother story. My point is this. They drive him away to his crib to drive him back. And then they go upstairs in the crib with his family. Don't touch his family. Takes the money, takes the jewelry. All right. Then this is the thing that boggles my mind the most. These have to be some of the most inept freaking kidnappers ever. Or something. Because how does he even get the opportunity to jump out of the damn door? You trying to tell me that they kidnapped him and they didn't have him sit in the middle? What kind of shit is that? For everybody that don't know how kidnapping should go, and I'm not trying to teach nobody how to kidnap. But if you got enough people involved in the kidnapping, which they obviously did, they at least had 3. When you throw the guy in the back seat, you have a person sit at each door and the guy sit in the middle. So how the fuck did he get out the door? Am I asking all the wrong questions? Now I'm happy 6ix9ine is okay. I'm happy that the only thing he lost was money. You know, he didn't lose his life. His family didn't get hurt. I'm very happy about that. He got a little banged up. It is what it is. But are you trying to tell me that the kidnappers put him in the back seat, right? And they didn't even lock the, not only did they not lock the door so he couldn't get out the door, not only didn't they not have 2 guys sitting on either side of him so he couldn't get out the door or try to mess with the lock, but they also didn't even have the door locked. What kind of shit is this? Anyway, we're all happy. 6ix9ine is fine. They need to get these niggas off the street. Nobody got hurt. I'm very happy nobody got hurt. But you can't have motherfuckers running up on people kidnapping them. I mean, whatever. These guys, and the only reason why I think, because next time they might have to kill somebody, because these guys don't know what they doing. And just my own opinion on this shit might have been a setup. Let's just keep it a buck. Obviously, somebody knew that 6ix9ine was going to be at the shoot. They knew what time to be there waiting for him around. You understand? They knew, you know what I'm saying, enough. But they didn't know maybe that he couldn't go get money out of a bank. That's the only reason why I could see them driving him around. You understand? Because if you knocked him out or you hit him or you incapacitated him in the front of his building, right? If that's the way that it happened, you don't put him in the whip, drive him around, and then come back to the building. You didn't need him to go upstairs. That's another thing. They didn't need him to go upstairs. They could have robbed the joint when he was off doing whatever the fuck he was doing. They didn't need 6ix9ine at all. They thought they needed him. That's why I believe they was thinking about going to a bank until they realized this shit don't make sense. We're going to have to stop at 100 banks. Stop at 100 ATMs. This shit don't make no sense. What the fuck are we doing? And then on top of that, when we send them to the ATM, we going to have to back up off the nigga because we don't want to be on camera. Then on top of that, there's probably a camera across the street pointed at the ATM also. For everybody that don't know that, there are usually a camera across the street. A lot of people don't know this because they don't know shit about fucking surveillance. 90% of the time, if not 100% of the time, especially in New York City, there's a store somewhere down the block or across the street with a camera pointed at the bank. ATM. For everybody that don't know this. So even stopping at the ATM is not even a good move. Anyway, so I want to know what you guys think about this. I think it's fishy. Tekashi really was banged up. So I just don't think this was, I don't think it's fake. I think he really got, it didn't look like makeup to me. And they didn't beat him too bad, but he looked banged up. You could tell. I think y'all niggas need to get out of the hood, man. Seriously. You're endangering niggas in the hood. You understand what I'm saying? When these guys start making millions of dollars and you live in a regular fucking tenement on the block, my nigga, you endangering your neighbors. What if these guys got trigger happy? Bullets don't care about windows. Bullets, some of them shits go through walls. And ain't not near one of them got a name. This ain't a movie. So, y'all need to get out of the hood because y'all endangering everybody's life. I'm just keeping it a buck. So what do y'all think about this? I think this was obviously somebody knew his movements and told some other niggas or carried it out themselves. One of the two. 2, he shouldn't have been in the hood in the first place. He's making way too much money. Come on, man. What are you doing? 3, you make way too much money. Where's your security? Somebody has been giving this dude bad information for the longest. Like, I don't believe they're trying to hurt him. You understand what I'm saying? By just telling him stupid shit to do. But I believe they're not protecting their investment. This guy's supposed to be walking around with bubble wrap on him. You feel me? He's a bag. Why are they not protecting their investment? Because he's at home? Because he's in the hood? You don't think, and I'm not accusing nobody of anything, but you don't think one of his enemies from another state can't drop some cash and get that nigga touched on his block? You don't think? See, that's the thing, right? When you're a part of an organization. Every organization has organizations that don't like them. See, when you run by yourself, there's a good chance that you could be cool with multiple organizations. So if some funny shit is about to happen and somebody goes to one of these organizations and trying to cause some funny shit to happen, somebody in that organization might get word of it and be able to drop you a line for a couple of bucks. You feel me? But when you run with one specific organization, I'm not trying to say there's anything wrong with this. You're going to have people that are involved in different organizations that might be hunting for you, which is their job. I'm sorry to say. It's part of them being in that different organization. It's your job to be protected, to keep yourself protected. It's your organization's job to protect the bag. Tekashi's a bag. Where was his protection? I got a video about Tekashi where I mentioned like 8 or 9 times that I'm not a Tekashi fan, which I'm not. But I mentioned it so people could understand that in that situation, I might not have thought he was wrong. And this is not me defending the indefensible. This is me looking at the situation as somebody who's not a fan and also not somebody that hates the dude. He needs security, maybe round the clock security, until he gets the fuck up out of the hood. Me, myself, I'll just get him the fuck up out the hood. Anyway, like, comment, subscribe, join the notification gang. Hashtag Bronx Bombers. Let's get it. I love y'all. Take care of each other. Hug the kids for me. I haven't forgot about you. And that's all I got on this one. I'm out. If you like this video, please hit the like and subscribe button. If you would like to help dictate the direction that this channel takes, please leave a comment. All comments are appreciated, whether positive or negative. Thank you very much and enjoy your day. And remember, positive thoughts cause for positive things to happen. Let's get it.